Guys, my name is Wawa and I am back with another vlog entry, and it's good to see you guys again. It's actually been a day already since I last did this vlog, and I'm pretty sad. I'm pretty sad actually that I missed yesterday, but can't really do that much about it because it was Christmas Eve, I have to go to my grandma's place and have a celebration there with the rest of the family. And also, I think I've told you guys before that it was my grandpa's birthday. It was his 87th birthday on the 24th, so he's pretty old, and we had to celebrate it. And it's actually pretty awesome seeing all my family members there and such. It was pretty fun. I had a couple beers, and we I got home like really late, so when I got home I couldn't really do that much anymore. But actually I have actually a pretty interesting story for you guys in just one second. But yeah, I'm actually finally back. I'm gonna try to do this every day until I guess I find a job, or even more than that. I'm actually gonna try my best to continue this even though I have a job, which actually is my goal for tomorrow, is to find a job and stick to the job. Also do laundry tomorrow. That's my goal tomorrow. I'm gonna do a lot of stuff tomorrow. It's like back to the field, back to working and such. I've been chilling for the past couple of days, which I don't think that anyone minds or anyone really has a problem with, because I believe I'm doing pretty well right now with my YouTube videos and such. I actually am increasing a lot of views. Actually, surprisingly, this month of December is like the highest of my views. Like, I broke 10,000 views for the month for the past 30 days, which is really amazing. I'm already up to 9,000 views for just this month alone. So that's definitely gonna reach. Well, not really definitely, because it's pretty hard to get like 1,000 views in a day. So most likely it's gonna reach 10,000 views by the end of the month. But I'm actually gonna try. I'm actually gonna try to get that. But we'll see. Though we'll see. It's gonna be pretty tricky. And tomorrow is gonna be another day. Gonna be recording scribble knots and such. So they need some time, some focus, attention on how to do that. And yeah, it's actually gonna be pretty interesting on what I can accomplish tomorrow, and I'm gonna update you guys tomorrow about that on the next day's blog. Actually, oh man, tomorrow's TGS podcast as well. Oh, tomorrow is so stacked. I can't. Well, yeah, I'll make it work. I'll make it work, and also I'm gonna do the montage video as well tomorrow. Like, I'm gonna do my second Braylon Snipe montage, and that's gonna be it for a while, because I don't think it's good to put out so many montage of sniping like very quick. I'm gonna think of something else. I'm gonna think of something like that has a storyline or something, because like my brain's kind of getting a good amount of inspiration lately, especially because I watch Bakuman. I think I told you guys already about that. I'm actually over my Bakuman addiction, just because there's none of it anymore to watch. So I'm over that. But I'm actually hooked to another addiction, which is the Shark Tank crack. It's really crazy. If you guys don't know what Shark Tank is, it's actually a TV series which pretty much features billionaires and millionaires. They're there. There's like right now I'm at season one, and there's five of them, and they're actually looking for potential businesses that they can invest on. And those people that come in the show, the guests for the day, or for the guests for the 10 minutes, is gonna be like the person who has a small startup company, or a person who has a company that's kind of struggling, or a person who has a company that just needs more money to expand. So that's pretty much the goal of the show, is basically if it's viable enough to invest on, and if it's worth it to have like a multi-billionaire invest in it, which is actually pretty amazing to watch. Very interesting to watch. It might sound kind of boring, but it is actually pretty fun to watch, and I highly suggest you look it up. It's actually available on YouTube, surprisingly, for at least the first season, the entire first season. Because I think I'm at episode 12 of season one, and I just started it yesterday, because I saw the Mark Cuban AMA on Reddit, because he did one for the 24th, basically midnight of, well, yeah, basically the midnight of Christmas. Still, a lot of people ask questions, but yeah, I saw that, and I saw like a question there, like, what's your favorite moment in Shark Tank? And they were like, and he was like, oh, it's not, no, that's not the question. The question was basically, what was the business proposal that seemed like the most scammiest, or something like that? Seems like there's no potential at all. And he basically said the one that has like electric ions watch or something like that, that you do, and NBA promotes it actually, or bought into it, which is actually pretty surprising because he's still against it. I don't know what it is. I haven't really tried it, and it's not actually it's actually not scientifically tested or something like that. It's something weird, and that's his problem about it and his beef about it. So I started like looking up videos related to it, which thanks to YouTube, it's easy to find. So I looked up the one episode where like basically the title says the most money invested or money proposed on the show ever, and there's this one guy who had this thing for the nose, for people's nostrils. Basically, he made an invention so that people's nostrils will be covered and like the dirty air can get filtered a little bit. Like the invention itself looks kind of goofy, but then he showed the contract for United Arab Emirates to the millionaires and billionaires, and they were like, "Whoa!" And he said that the UAE is willing to invest like $8 million on it. So they were like, "Oh my God!" So that's actually pretty interesting now. So they were like, "Oh, okay, open ears now," and they were like, "Oh, okay, so we're gonna bid now on what to do." So basically, the highest that it won was 4 million for pretty much buying out the whole company. So that's actually pretty good. And I'm not sure. I actually forget. I actually forgot how it ended. No, 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 no. It ended with the guy who had a business didn't take the 4 million for selling it. He actually took another smaller offer, which is 750,000 for like 50% or 49% or something, and that's actually pretty good. And it's I believe it's a so far after season one, I think it's true. That's the highest anyone has offered, and yeah, I haven't seen anything above a million, so which is actually pretty cool. And it's pretty much crazy as well how people can turn down 4 million just like that. You know, this average Joe. So we're not really average Joe. He actually has a he is the guy with a plan. He was a military guy and such, so he had a plan all along, and he is fully supporting his product, which is amazing. And that's actually pretty cool. That's why I'm kind of intrigued now on what other people could do or what other people had in mind and showed it to the judges or the millionaires, and maybe if they're interested in buying into it, which is there's so many amazing stuff actually that you'd never think of that exists actually, and it just needs more exposure and such. And that's actually one of the greatest things about being on a show, I believe, is that even though you don't get a deal, like people are now gonna be aware that your item exists, and if that's pretty much your target is, it's pretty much a good thing for you. But the downside is that if the judges or if the millionaires um, critic it too much, like look down on it too much, it's gonna be looking pretty bad for your company. But so far, most of them are pretty good, and most of the critics are pretty, or most of the worst comments by the millionaires so far are pretty reasonable, I guess. But some are kind of greedy actually. Both ways are there's it's so crazy. Like both ways, it can like they can go be so greedy at times. Like it's not even funny. Like they're gonna just bullshit out numbers, and I believe there's some people who do definitely lie, and some of them, which is actually pretty amazing that they buy into it. I guess they do need the paperwork afterwards, but it's cool though. Like when you made a deal, you made a deal, and that's the end of that. So whatever bullshit you said before won't even matter anymore. Well, I guess before you sign a contract, I guess. But yeah, it's actually a pretty interesting show, and things do heat up. Like people like throwing in money in there, like I want to buy this, blah blah blah. I want to this percent of your company because I'm investing this much in your company. So yeah, it gets interesting, and I'm actually loading up another episode here on the side very soon. So while I'm recording or while I'm uploading this, I'm gonna be watching, and it's gonna be fun. And yeah, that's it for my Shark Tank story. Yeah, tomorrow back to business. Definitely gonna be crazy. Today I actually had fun as well. Went to my grandma's place. We went back there basically because it's opening gift day, and a lot of kids had gifts. I was not able to give them any, and unfortunately, but I did get some from my aunt and uncles, which I'm pretty happy about. And if you guys are watching, I don't believe you are, but thank you. You know, it's pretty fun, and pretty honored. I'm definitely gonna try my best to come back at you next year, and it's most likely gonna be a little bit better next year, definitely. But anyways, that's it for my day. Hope you guys enjoyed my story today, and I'll be back in the Shark Tank. Peace out. I'm out.